morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody, and welcome to Making Art Public. This week, we have another episode, an extraordinary, amazing artist. Katie Campbell is with us. She's waking it up with eggs and bacon. I can't wait to go on all about these cheeky little puns that I have because her cheeky little bench is in front of Cheekies. So we'd like to welcome you, Katie, to the show. We cannot wait to hear more about you. Where did you grow up?
Hi. Where did I grow up? I'm a Southern girl. Thankfully, I don't have too much of an accent. From Northern Florida, Tallahassee, Florida. And I also lived in Savannah, Georgia 10 years before I moved out to California.
Wow. And what brought you to the Coachella Valley?
Love.
Oh, I love it.
Love and a career, but love mostly.
Isn't it funny how we move to different destinations for love, or how that love moves to us? It's so beautiful. So, what were your influences growing up? And where did you go to school? How and why in the world did you become an artist? Come on, Katie, spill the beans.
Okay, I've been all over the place, so I'll try and make this a little short. Oh gosh. Okay, well, I started off painting probably like first grade. Like, I feel like everybody says that since they're a kid. And I went to art school thinking I was going to be majoring in painting. And then I discovered the graphic arts. It was the first time I touched Illustrator and Photoshop and all that. And I was like, wow, I can actually pay back my student debt now and have more of a career option. So I got into graphic arts, and also on the side, I started doing like gig posters and merch for bands. So that kind of got me into the apparel side. I did some cool stuff for like Madonna and Justin Timberlake and all that. So it was really cool. And then so realizing that I like designing for fans, like it was exciting to me. I started looking into jobs at Warner Brothers, got a job there, and that's where I currently am. But now I'm kind of shifted over to the publishing side. So I've been all over the place.
Wow, it's so wonderful how you could have you used your art degree to create all of these different avenues.
Yeah.
Were there particular artists that in your journey that influenced you or spoke to you, more graphic? I mean, because I'm not as much aware of like a lot of the graphic artists. Like, is there a prominent graphic artist that was like, wow?
Oh gosh, there were a lot. It was more like Carson was all over the place. What is his name? Ooh, he just passed. And he did, I can't remember his name now, but it was more simple, kind of like how my bench was, very solid colors, simple to the point, kind of artist. But I always kept the traditional artists, like the fine artists, as like an inspiration behind me, and it would merge the two.
Were there particular fine artists that you loved? That
yeah.
I do. We love him. So tell me how, like, some of his artwork, and in your artwork, do you have like that political undertone also?
You know, I do, but I try to make it more punny and funny and lighthearted. I try to make people smile, so I'm not trying not to be too serious, but it always is sometimes a little bit of a political undertone.
So please, tell us more about your bench. Like, how did your brain start working, and how did you figure out like, oh, I need a cheeky bench for Cheekies, and did you know it was going to be the Cheekies bench and all this other stuff? Let us know.
Okay, yeah, I work well under pressure. So my partner Vivian follows, I think it's 365 things to do in Palm Springs.
Oh, wow.
And so she saw the video that Tyson put up for the call to artists. And it was a night before the deadline to submit your concept. So that's where I thrive. And so I was picturing the bench out in the hot sun, and I wanted to actually have my design interact with the bench. And I've never actually done a mural or outside art. So I was like, I got to keep it simple. I want it to be fun and bright. And I thought about the bacon and eggs in the sun sizzling and how I could have it drip and melt. And I had no idea it was going to be in front of Cheekies, but I was so stoked when I found that out.
It's like every time I see it, it brings me like this level of happiness. I always think of like wakey, wakey, eggs and bacon.
Yes, that's one of my favorite things is to have brunch in Palm Springs. So that's perfect.
Yes, Palm Springs is definitely amazing. So when you were there any obstacles that you encountered while you were painting the bench other than the heat? Were there
I'm about to say the heat. I was so happy I brought it easy up, or else I don't think I would have survived. I didn't realize the materials that you'd have to do so many coats and just getting under there. I just never have done that before. It was a learning process, and Tyson was there to help a lot, and I had my little assistant. My dog was there. Everybody was so friendly, and the mask was really hot too.
Oops, sorry.
There you go.
I get calls for animal abuse when I just picked him up. Oh, jeez. Sorry, babe. I caught him off guard.
Yeah. So even though I'm from the South with the humidity, the heat was definitely a challenge.
With the interaction of the paint and the heat of the bench, did you undergo like more obstacles than you had before?
Not really. It was pretty easy. Just I didn't realize the layering of the colors to get it really, really vibrant was something I didn't really plan for in the timing of that.
Mm-hmm.
I came from Long Beach, so I was trying to get it done in 2 days. Boom, boom. Yeah.
So, do you have any other projects that you're working on right now that you can tell us about? Are you still working under Warner Brothers?
Oh yeah. Yes, I'm working from home under Warner Brothers. I work a lot on Harry Potter and DC books, which is a lot of fun. I've gotten back into painting again. I finally got a garage studio space to start oil painting again, which is really nice. It's such a nice escape. Yeah. But now that I've done this bench, I'm really excited to try and maybe do bigger projects like murals or something like that.
Oh, I'm so glad that you said that.
Right?
Probably will. So tell us, do you have a website? Is some of your merch available still? I mean, are you still on Talking Bases with Madonna?
I wish. Yeah, I did a lot of that through Live Nation. So it's all over the place. I just did something recently for Alanis Morissette, which I was supposed to see her show last year, but she's moved it to next year. Yeah, I have a website. It's currently not up right now. It's under construction. That's terrible. But when it comes back up, it will be Camp Katie, like my first name, Camp, and then Katie.com.
Oh, cute. And what about your Instagram? Or can people find your work?
Yeah, at Camp Katie, same thing. So that's easy. So yeah, I do put up some of my art up there as well. Mm-hmm. I need to be better
if
about
you're not able to get out and see Katie's bench in person, definitely look at her bench online and go for brunch when you get a chance and sit on that bench and sizzle like eggs and bacon. Thank you so much, Katie, for taking a few minutes out of your day to talk to us. That was so much fun. Thank you.
No, thank you.
So we'll see you again on Making Art Public. Bye.